Whoop whoop. What is
Hooty
going
hoo!
on? Hooty
Hoo,
hoo.
hoo,
There you
hoo,
go.
hoo.
You got your we know what it is now. It ain't who, it's hooty hoo.
But for the old people to be like, is that the new call? Like you don't remember Hooty Hoo?
Yeah,
It's on
hooty
stop. Don't do
hoo,
that.
your white
Y'all the
owls.
oh
That's
y'all should be telling them who it was. They was like, is that the new call? Okay, do it again. Hooty Hoo.
they don't know that?
Candace was like, that's the new call. I'm like, Candace, come on, Hooty Hoo.
Oh,
You don't
now
know?
come on.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Well, I know hooty hoo from Outcast,
All
but
right. You
yeah.
in
Oh,
Atlanta and you don't
okay.
know Hooty Hoo. I'm
Right.
like, come on,
Okay.
Candace, don't do that. Candace was she had a mom moment. She had a mom moment. Clearly, clearly.
What up,
What's
Groovy?
up, J Spot?
What is going on, Cess? What is popping? What is
Uh,
popping? We go.
unrivaled is what's popping. Unrivaled is what's popping.
This was. I'm just gonna get right into it. Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome to the show on the court. This is on the court with Jay and Cess, where we give you the best and unmatched coverage of unrivaled anywhere on the internet. Now, I gotta
You won't
say,
find better coverage in these streets.
nowhere else. Not from. I mean, because it's us.
Yeah,
It's
hey,
us, right?
enough said.
um, Unrivaled is that girl. I'm sorry, like just from the first, I don't know if they set it up. I mean, obviously they didn't set it up like that, but game one, that first game ending the way it did, and then the second game almost like getting there. I mean, it's
I,
so. I mean, I was screaming, yelling, jumping up, like it was crazy.
I gave
Like
him an A
what?
minus. I gave the
A
night A
minus.
minus.
What's
Yeah,
what's the
A
minus
minus.
for? What's the minus for?
Couple things that didn't fly for me.
Okay, here we go.
The commentators, both in studio and
Oh,
in the game,
okay.
they don't match.
Oh, okay.
Candace was too regimented, too serious, too X's and
Mhm.
O's. It didn't match
Mhm.
the energy of what we just experienced. It was like we was on this high, and then we went to halftime, and it was like
Mm.
turn the
Mhm.
radio
Mhm.
on, cut them down. I don't want to hear what they're saying. So commentators, I would like to see them get younger, or just take your suits off. Remember Sister Act 2 when they robes on,
Your
and
teacher
then she
says
say,
take your
yeah,
robe off. Your teacher,
yeah,
I don't know. She says take your robe off.
if we gonna go out there, we're gonna be comfortable. And so that it seemed like they just needed to take their robes off, right? They just
Okay.
take your robes
Okay.
off and just watch basketball with us.
Mhm.
We're not here for what it is you're trying to do. We're
Yeah, yeah,
here
yeah.
for you to
I
be. I
see.
want to see Candace like. So we had the block in the first game. I'm expected to come in at halftime like, hey, Jewel was at that like Skylar eat that, and it was like, and so in the first half, and if we go to the tape in 32, and it was like nah, so minus on that one.
Mhm.
Um, they didn't get to the replay fast enough for me on the block. It was already like they had their replays lined up, so I wanted to be a little bit more flexible right there. It took too long to get back to seeing that block again. That was a big moment in the game.
Wait, say
Should have
that
been able to
again.
see that
Sorry.
again right
Sorry,
away.
sorry.
The
You
block, Jewel. So we were here for the Jewel versus Skylar
Uh-huh.
situation, right? We
Right,
were
right,
here for
right.
them head to head.
Uh-huh.
Jewel had the monster block on Skylar, right?
Yes.
Monster. And then we're at the screen like, yo, let's see it again. And then no. And
Okay,
then
okay.
no.
Okay.
And then no.
Gotcha.
And then when they did show the replays, it was two plays that were that mean
Mm.
we
Okay.
wasn't trying to see that. So it was there. It was the commentators. What
Mhm.
was one other thing? I'm looking at my notes here. I think so. It was commentators. Uh, the commentators and the I want to see a little bit more crowd online engagement, a little bit more crowd online engagement, right? And maybe that's the piece that was missing. Like
What you
let's
mean
see
by
some of
that?
the let's see some of the tweets that's coming in. Let's
Oh,
see
you
some of
want
the
them to
TikTok. Yeah, so like you know how like
Oh, okay.
in overtime select they've got like oh and in the chat they saying such and such and
Mm.
let's go to the chat. So
Okay, okay.
maybe that piece since it's only 850 people in there,
Yeah.
and then a
Okay.
lot of them were owners and investors. We didn't really know them unless you know you were really
Mm.
following. So that everything else. I mean, I have very little complaints.
Mhm.
The beginning of the second game was a bit of a snoozer for the first 2.5 quarters compared to what we had just saw. Right. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
it was like, oh, I almost want to turn. Like I want. I if I hadn't have been sharing, I would have turned the channel twice. Like, oh,
Mm.
I'll come back. But at the end,
Mm-hmm.
third quarter when it was like, hey, we're gonna be down. We're gonna be down. Whatever we down plus 11. You saw
Mm-hmm.
people kind of. You saw them get a little bit more locked in, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah. For me, it was just the energy not matching. For the commentators, and then
Mm-hmm.
like I
Mm-hmm.
said, the replays. Other than that, I was surprised. I was glad that they had a pre and post game show.
Mm-hmm.
But those could be better. And then a halftime show, something at halftime. I know it's only like 3.5 minutes, but let's get a little music or something in there. I saw that they had the DJ in there. I think they said it's a
Mm-hmm.
DJ out of DC. So uh, maybe let's have Ellie pop in one time. I don't know if it could be Ellie, but something. I don't know. We just needed something a little bit more.
Need Ella to come out there and get some twerking and some standing on her
Because it
head.
was like a great, yeah, because it's a great energetic product that they got on the floor, and then the people talking about it were like, okay, and okay, yeah, all right, and there we go. And so okay, that now, and then the other thing is I didn't think that I would have to fire a coach on the first night.
Wh- Who you firing? Wait, who?
Nola,
Wait.
Nola,
Which one? Nola?
Nola fired.
Why?
Yeah.
On the
Okay,
first
so
night?
let me tell you why. The X-ray. So first of all, Political Lil pointed out that 3-on-3 is an X-ray type game. All of your weaknesses will be pointed out. Your flaws show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so man, can we get rid of coaches? See, come on, nephew. Come on, talk to me, nephew. Okay, now here's the thing. They do some great stuff. At timeout, let's not go into coaches' huddles because coaches get exposed. Some
Yeah.
coaches was in there like, hey, Nola one time said, okay, so Chelsea, you're gonna run here. And then she said, okay, no, no. Okay, and so Angel's gonna pass. No, okay, so I call Pope. Okay, so what? Okay, you guys talk it over. Okay, so you're gonna give it a try. Okay. I mean, if that doesn't work, just do some guard stuff, Chelsea. No, and we're losing. No, no, Nola, no, no. We can't. Chelsea walked off from one thing. Like, I mean, y'all can just finish seeing what she talking about. I'm gonna get back out here to the game. Like, no, no,
Mm.
no. Mm, mm,
Okay.
mm, 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 mm. I mean, I don't seem lost a bit. Okay, come on, y'all, talk to me. Come on, talk to me.
Now, I don't know. I don't know about them getting cooked. We jumping the gun a little bit too much about on the Rose comments. I see you out there. We're gonna have to relax a little bit. This is game one. But yeah, I mean, I at first the coach I thought you were gonna say was was DJ. Now they did come out with the win, but he just didn't seem like in his huddle he was
DJ
saying
was
he
hype.
wasn't
DJ was hype though. He
when
said,
when I saw him, he was just like, okay, guys. So
but they felt him. They understood.
they knew what
They
to do because they knew what to do.
hey,
I don't know if he was as
then
hype as others.
now listen. I'm not saying that he was up there like now Teaspoon up and down the sideline. Some people was really just coaching,
Yeah,
coaching.
Spoon like yeah.
Okay, Sackman, when it was time for his people to get ready, they went to
Mhm.
work. So,
Mhm.
if nothing else, sir, you got to
You
win.
got to
Step over
win.
there.
You got to win. Yeah.
But so, Chelsea, you're gonna go here? No. Okay. No. No. I mean, now and then she had a notebook of notes. She said, "Okay, now, okay, so we're gonna play tough." You had to look at the notes for that. What? He said, "Okay, we're gonna guard him. We're gonna guard up. We're gonna really get into him." Girl, if you don't put that piece of paper down and talk about, she at one point she had her note papers. She had a board, a double-sided board, and a marker, and she didn't say nothing, nothing with all this equipment she had, all this equipment. She didn't say nothing. She didn't draw nothing. They didn't leave out. They didn't team nothing. Do you hear me? Nothing. Chelsea walked off like, yeah, I don't know. So yeah, you go over there. I'm gonna go over here. Sometimes you, sometimes me. I don't know what she talking about, but all right, Nola.
Right, Q.
What? She
She
might
might
have been
have
nervous.
been nervous.
Don't be. You can't be nervous when it's time. Look, everybody could have been nervous, but I mean, for real. Now, okay. Okay, so we gonna guard them.
You gonna make me take my glasses off. Listen.
Go back and watch. Go back and watch. You'll see. I wish I had a board out here that I can hold up too. I mean, man, it ain't. But listen, this ain't. But you ain't got to do no but tell 3 people what to do. She had a board, a marker, and a chapter full of notes. She said, "Okay, it killed me. You go back and watch it." She say, "So we gon' Chelsea. So you gon'." And then she said this: "Y'all want me to draw it up, or y'all got it?" They said,
I
"No,
heard
you
that.
ain't.
I heard
You
that.
ain't even drawing what we talking about. No, don't draw nothing."
I heard that. I heard that.
They wouldn't even speak the same language. It wasn't like they. It was like they wasn't even at the same practice or something. You hear? And yeah, too bad for Dallas, Christopher. Yeah, Paige, think about that.
Wait, so you
Paige.
you said the breakdown of them losing is because Nola, the way she was coaching them.
Oh, absolutely. Oh,
Okay.
absolutely.
Well,
Absolutely.
let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. That's just
I'm not
our.
done.
We're just over. This is an overall conversation about just the games themselves. We're gonna dig. I mean, we kind of already did, but I wanted to recap. I want to recap the games in their
My bad.
entirety.
Yeah, let's
So we
talk
can
about
come back and cook Nola a
Hold
little
on.
later. Let's give
Yeah.
her a little
Let me
break real
let me
quick.
get my real notes out because I watched
Get
2
your
games and had to get 4 coaches and stuff. She had 16 pages. Yeah.
Jesus.
Now,
Right?
that's like me. Look, that's like me showing up and saying, "Okay, so Jay, we're gonna talk. Okay, we're gonna talk. Okay, basketball, offense and defense. Okay, I got that. I wrote that down here. Okay, so Jay, we're gonna talk. You want me to write it
Mhm.
up? Yeah.
No,
No.
I get it.
Yeah. No. You hear me? No.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so those so overall, to recap that part, you didn't like
That part.
the A minus part. So you
Yes.
the commentator. So yeah, I did want to commentate. I wanted to comment on that. I agree with you. I mean, I already knew what we were gonna get with Candace because I don't know if you ever watch her um during NBA games, whether she's doing the color commentation during the game, like in game, or if she's in the studio. That's how she is. And
Okay.
it actually is. I'm not saying, I'm not excusing it, but I feel that when I'm watching NBA games and she's calling it, or if she's in the studio, like everybody else would be like, yeah, he went here, he did this, blah, blah, blah. And then he shot that 3, did it. And then Candace is like, so when you're doing this, you want to be fun. Like she's just even kill. So that's a decision that they made. That's not anything new that they didn't know with getting her. But I think they got her because A, she's a legend in the game, and B, she works for TNT.
But
So I mean,
see, she's really good. She's really good. She can break down stuff.
she
What
is
I
really.
what I thought I was gonna see from Candace
Mhm.
was her just hanging with the girls. I get it. When
Get
you at,
loose a little bit.
you're up there and you it's Shaq and it's Kenny and it's Ernie and it's
Mhm.
102 years worth of Emmys and all of this stuff sitting up here and you watch them. But now this is your chance to set the standard for what the coverage is in women's basketball. She finna
Mhm.
get exposed tomorrow. Don't do that. And Candace, I expected her to just hang with the girls. I wanted to see her reach over and dap Renee up. Like you see that? Hey, they went
Yeah.
to work.
Because
Like they balling out here.
Renee's hype. She
Renee
likes
was
to be hype.
like,
Yeah.
Renee came in and you see Renee came to work with her t-shirt on and just had to put a blazer on because
Mm.
she clearly had her unrivaled t-shirt. She was like, "Oh, y'all being formal. Good thing I got my jacket in the car. Get my jacket. Goodness gracious." She put her
Mm.
blazer on real quick and went
Mhm.
to work. But come on now, let's. This isn't the NBA. It's not the WNBA. It's not this is all you.
Unrivaled.
It's
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
unrivaled.
yeah.
It's like nothing we've seen before. So, and I was a big fan of they used to have a show on NBA. The players where the players would come on and host the game. I can't even. It was players something, but it was like uh, it would be like Isaiah, Magic. All of these different former players that were commentating the game, and you would be getting it
Mhm.
like from a player perspective.
From the
Like, oh
real, yeah, the
no,
real,
we would
yeah.
have. we'd have blocked that shot or not. They get it in. I want that inside. Like you and Renee got 11 years, in the league. Give me that behind the scenes feedback. That's what I wanted to see.
Yeah. Yeah. When you put it that way, yeah, it doesn't really match. I think they're trying to be professional and be taken seriously as like a professional league, but at the same time, I think you're right. They do need to let loose because Unrivaled is a professional league and you do want to be taken serious, but the action on that court and the energy on that court needs to match. Like they need to match what we just saw, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
So when
Don't
you're
act
going
like
like
employees. Act like the
right,
owners.
that
Act like the
halftime
investors.
show, I
Yeah.
do want to be like, yeah, let's. I want to get some, some quotes off that. I want to high five, some slaps. I want to hear some noises, and it seemed like Renee was on that way, but then it's kind of like the other two kind of like dampered that, so she didn't go as hard as she normally does. Because I've seen her
The
do
young
a,
lady on the
do
far,
a.
she was like, and pronounce it one more time. Who? What did she say? She said what? So it's okay. And right now
It's
I
open
say
court.
right now, who? Oh yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
Um. Yeah. So I agree with that part. What's the other one you said? You talked about the coaches. Oh, and you talked about the cameraman a little bit. It was some questionable shots that they had the camera on, because it was one where they had the camera on Nola, and we didn't even see that Rose had made the shot. We just saw her clapping, right? There was another one where I forgot even what we were looking at. They had the camera so tight on Jewel, I think it was. We didn't even see that she made the shot. We just saw her throw the ball up. So,
You could tell they got caught up in the action too. They was like, "Oh,
yeah.
I forgot the pan." Oh,
Yeah.
like, hey man, stay with the action, homie. What are you doing? Absolutely. A
But
little bit. They were a little off with the scoring too. It was like different scores. So yeah, everybody got to keep up.
I think that, I mean, this first day, we got to give them a little grace. I mean, this is, new and stuff like that. And I think we'll see as it goes on. Maybe they might tell Candace, hey, it's okay to unbutton that top button a little bit. Let's have
Like,
a little
wear some of
fun. You
your
know what I'm saying? We
Adidas.
don't know.
Wear some of your Adidas gear to work or something. I don't know. Like,
So let's go ahead. I'm gonna pull up. Unrivaled has the box scores here. I'm gonna pull these up real quick. I didn't even eat. I came home right from work. I was watching the game in my car in traffic trying to get home, and I didn't have dinner or nothing. So my food is outside. I just DoorDash. I'm about to grab that, but we're gonna look at these box scores real quick.
all right.
Pull them up. If y'all can see that. There. Right there. So I'm gonna put these up. Cess, if you got something to say, go ahead. I'll be right back. I just gotta grab my food.
What game is this? Oh, the Mist and who's. Listen, I was here for the Jewel and Skylar matchup. It did not disappoint. Jewel came out cooking. Skylar closed. Skylar closed. And when I'm looking at this, it looks like even though like the Mist won in rebounds, they shot more free throws. It looked like the game was won on the 3-point line, basically at the 3-point line. Everything else is pretty similar. It's give or take one or two, a couple percentage points. 24 field goals to 25. They both shot about the same amount of shots, but 10 rebounds. They should have been rebounds. Usually win the basketball game. So, but the Lunar Owls came back and took care of business. At the end of the day, I think Skylar just wanted it more. To me, it looked like Skylar wanted it more. Yeah, Skylar caught game. Skylar closed. S-Dot, what's good? Nori, what's happening? Yeah, Aaliyah Edwards looked really great. I agree. In the first game, it was nice to see her confidence back. Who else in here? Ball for real, what's happening? Big Ty T, what's good?
I have to do this so we can see the comments.
She said, Erika. What?
Who said Erika?
You think Stewart was looking at that three going, thinking, damn, why we keep that damn winning score rule? No, no. And I thought it was really fitting that like Stewie was the first person to score in the league, and Nafisa was the first one to win. It was good, great entertainment. I feel like Collier really cooked. Um, I think what I was really happy about was to see Rakia go on her heater, because
Oh,
the
Rakia
game
down the
the game could have
stretch.
been older. Yeah, the
Ooh.
game could have been over if Rakia had hit some of the opportunities that she had
Mm.
earlier in the game. And so Rakia is going to be an X factor going forward. And like once she saw that free throw go in, and then it was a reverse layup, and then it was I'm gonna kill you from the three, and then catch this midi, and then it was like I've been that hooper I've been trying to tell you. So I'm so excited for them to get back on the floor again, because I feel like she caught up with herself in that game, and it's only up from here for her. And y'all know I'm here for the Rakia work. But she really had a chance to show her versatility, and that was I just thought overall, you know what I'm saying, it was great
Mhm.
energy in that first game. The first game was really a lot of fun.
Okay, well, let's look at the box scores here. So we already know who won 84-80. So looking at the missed box scores here, Stewie led everybody with 13 rebounds on her team, but she only had 6 points. She had 1 steal, 2 assists. Dejanay had a couple of costly turnovers, I felt. But again, I think everybody kind of had the jitters, but she came through. She had that big block as
Yeah,
well. She
yeah,
locked them down. That might be one of my plays of the week. We shall see.
got it.
She had 8 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 3 assists, and 5 did I say 13 rebounds? 14 rebounds for Stewie, 5 rebounds for Dejanay. Courtney Vandersloot, she was cooking in the beginning. Courtney said,
Oh
"Look,
yeah,
I don't know who y'all thought thought I was, but let me tell you something. I'm cooking in the beginning. 11
and then
points.
and then and then she turned back into who we thought she was. She
Well,
turned right back into Vandersloot. No, yeah, she did. I'm
let
sorry,
me
she did.
let me finish. 11 points. 11 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Then you had Jewel Lloyd. Jewel, now Jewel was cooking almost all game. Now Cess is shaking her head, but Jewel wanted everybody to know
You don't get no
that
argument from me.
she was once scoring champion of the WNBA.
Hey,
And
listen,
she's got a breath of fresh air. She got the open court and she ready to ball. She got 30 points.
I
She
will not
had
argue with that.
1 assist, 5 rebounds. You said what?
I will not argue with that. And
Okay.
I said it. I said it in the live. Jules showed up, and I was worried about how she was going to show up after the bully no bully thing,
Mhm.
and then it would it be in you versus Skylar. But at the same
Mhm.
time, I'm going to say this. This is what I'm going to say. Based
Okay.
on the way it went. Based on the way it went.
Mhm.
Maybe she is a little self conscious, or a little. I'm not gonna say scared, but concerned when Skylar's around. Because when it got time to get down for the get down, and Skylar called game, Jules wasn't nowhere around. She ain't want no parts. When Skylar went to, I'm gonna put my mama cape on and go get the
Mhm.
game.
Yeah.
Gold Mamba wasn't around. So I mean, she was cooking. And she had got her block early in the game, and Mama was
Mhm.
like, "Oh, that's so cute. You got your block, little highlight. Watch this, youngster. Game." So I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. And I was saying in the middle of the game, I was saying, "Hey, this looked like it could be the battle for Seattle. The one who wins
Mm.
stays, loser packs it up." So
Mm.
I mean, y'all had said
Well, I
Jewel
mean, they
was
were going bar for bar for a minute. They were
and then
going bar for bar.
right, and then you seen Skylar's shoulders come out. Did you see shot?
Mm.
Did you see shot? Oh, when her because she'll roll it up a little tighter right here,
Mhm.
so you can
Yeah.
see that extra shoulder
You
work
see
right here.
the yeah.
When she went shoulders, remember how Jewel was at that game? Kick back with that hoodie on. Jewel
Mhm.
put that hoodie back on when them shoulders came out.
Ugh.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Skylar say game. Jewel say okay.
So Aaliyah did her thing as well. 10 points, not too shabby. 10 points, 3 assists, 8 rebounds. And then we talked about Rakia. Rakia got hot that second half. 15 points. She had 2 steals, 1 assist, and 2 rebounds. So, I mean, I'm glad everybody on the team scored. Stewie did get into some foul trouble very early, so she sat like most of the first half. So she wasn't as effective as I thought she might have been. But overall, I think it was a good effort by the Mist. And then you get over here to let me get over here to the Hootie Hoos because they had Nafisa had 27 points, 10 rebounds. No, 11 rebounds. They got these rebounds in a weird place. They need to have points and rebounds close together. 27 points, 11 rebounds, 2 steals, 3 assists. Courtney Williams had 14 points, 1 block, 4 assists, 7 rebounds. Skylar Diggins Smith, you call her Miss Shoulders, Miss Call Game, Miss you can't handle this. 21 points, the game winning shot. 21 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 1 assist, 4 rebounds, a full stat line, stat on the stat sheet. Alicia Gray, she hit a couple of big shots, 18 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, 6 rebounds. Shakira Austin had 4 points, 1 block, 1 steal, and 2 rebounds. But yeah, they shot 58.1% from the field and 35% from three-point land. We thought, I mean, the Mist had them against the ropes. I thought it was going to be something they couldn't come back from, but Skylar says she has something to say.
So here's my question.
So, yeah.
Here's my question for you. So the teams that I like both lost tonight, the Mist and the Rose, and these were teams that I thought had did a great job sharing everything that was going on with them. Right? Was it too much twerking and not enough working?
No, I don't think that.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay.
Nah, they can have fun. They can have fun and do the thing. I think it's jitters, and it's like working itself out. I talked about that last time we were live. It's about chemistry and how you can get along off the floor, but once the game starts, you got to figure that out. We'll get into Rose next, but I felt like a lot of them weren't ready for Chelsea's passes. Maybe some of her passes were a little bit too much, for that time. Maybe a little bit too much holding the ball and not looking at the shot clock, because the shot clock ain't your normal. What is it? 20 seconds? It's fast.
18. Yeah, 18.
So you kind of got to watch that. And so it's just learning the game, figuring it out, filling it out. And I'm not gonna fault any team the first game out. We're gonna see how it goes the next couple of games, but I don't think so. I think we're good. But anything else on the Mist and the Hootie Hoos? That's their names from now on.
No, I think that was all I had on them.
Yeah, that was a good matchup. Shakira and Aaliyah, both from the same team, going at each other. They were going at each other. I love to see it. Skylar said, "Get off my court." I hear you. Rotation was different. Who won the matchup though? Who stays in Seattle? I mean, Skylar
said, "This is my court." Hey,
yeah.
Get your luggage. I hope it's Louis.
Jewel says she's getting back to peace and joy and playing in basketball. She looked like she found some joy today compared to last season. Yeah, I think she did.
Absolutely, she did.
Yeah, I think a lot of players are like just breathing, like it's a breath of fresh air. It's something new for them. They're enjoying themselves, but it's competitive. Like, honestly, I didn't think it was going to be this competitive this soon. But it was already some talking going on in the next game we're going to cover, because between Ryan Howard and who was she going at it with? Kalia Copper, Ryan Howard. Mm-hmm. And then Angel was talking noise to also to Ryan Howard when she blocked her shot. So I love that. That's my favorite part of the game. I love when they talk trash to each other. So we're gonna go ahead and get to the next team if it'll let me here. Will it let me without messing it up? Can y'all see that? Did it switch? Okay. All right. So we got Rose versus Vinyl. So for the first game, I did pick the Hootie Who's to win. I said Fee, I think I said Fee was gonna score the most points. So I was wrong because Skylar came in and did it. Did she? Am I right or wrong? Who had the most points? Was it Skylar?
Yeah, I thought so.
Skylar.
No, it's
No,
Nafisa.
I
Nafisa
did
has,
get it.
Fee at
Yeah.
27.
I think
You
I
was
was right. Fee
you called
27.
both of them.
No, I didn't. I didn't Rose I didn't get because I
No,
said
I'm
Rose.
saying I thought you called the winner of the game at most points. Nafisa
Mhm.
and
Oh
the,
yeah.
the Owls. Yeah.
Yeah. So I did get that one. I got that one, but the Rose I did not get. I missed on both of them. So let's see. Team Rose. Team Rose did lose to Vinyl. I will say I was I was surprised by Vinyl. Not gonna lie. Like I knew they would ball, but I just didn't. I didn't really. I didn't really see that. Like I knew Ryan could get down because I talked about it. I said she scored 40 something points in that scrimmage game.
I think you
Erica
also
is like
talked
that.
about their. I think you also talked about the chemistry for them already playing 3-on-3, and I think
Mm-hmm.
they were able to. I think I saw
Mm-hmm.
tonight that they were able to, to play off of that. So, I think that that's something that they'll build on.
Yeah. Yeah, we're recapping it right now, Nori. But yeah, I was a little surprised just because I was just like, I didn't know what to expect from them other than just basic level of I know they ball and I know they play 3-on-3. I was interested
Mhm.
to see how Teaspoon, I know Teaspoon is intense 24/7. That's just what she is. She's gonna be a motivator, she's gonna be screaming on the sideline, jumping around. She's going to empower her players. So I knew that was there. I just didn't know how the chemistry of like a Jordan Canada in there and who was gonna, take over and have the rock and stuff. But they played very well together. And when they
Mhm.
needed to hit the big shots, they hit the big shots.
Absolutely.
So I mean my hat goes off to Vinyl because I had them fifth in the ranking. I think fifth in the ranking of the teams, the way too early rankings. So, we might have to revisit that. We'll see. I mean, it is just
If
game
you had them
one.
fifth, I had them fourth.
You had them fourth? Okay.
Because we
Um,
just swapped those ones. I know Phantom
mhm.
was six, so and I know who was 1, 2. So
So I'm
um,
not, I liked it. I mean, they gave some a good push, but again, it was the same thing. I think it's that fourth quarter is what really turns people up because Rose was down a lot and they needed 22 points to win the game and they
mhm,
almost
they
made
almost
it.
got it done. They
Yeah.
almost got it
So
done.
I love that fourth quarter, like, that's do or die. And I love how teams are responding. It's just again, I think it was some mistakes that Rose made, also some costly turnovers. I felt we had too many turnovers to begin with. I felt a couple of times, I love my Barbie. Y'all know how I love Angel. That's my girl. Couple of times I thought she should have passed the ball. She was gonna get it back. But I think she was just feeling it down in the paint. She thought she can take whoever she was going up against. A couple of times it didn't work out, but she was 100% up until later on in the game. So she was doing, she hit a midi. She did. I thought she did great. Um, Again, I
I was
felt
glad to
like
see her back
Chelsea.
from the wrist injury.
Oh
So
yeah, I was a little worried when she took that charge and she slammed her hands on the ground. I'm like, girl, don't like,
and
let's not.
then she was looking, but really she was checking her nails like, hey, get my
Yeah.
nails now. I was like, oh God.
I was like, we cannot. I need you to stay on your feet, Barbie. Stay on your feet. We cannot have you on the ground. But yeah, I think just some more time together, I think is gonna work. They'll know because Chelsea's passes, you gotta be ready. You just is they
That
gonna
one
come
that
and you don't
bounce
even
pass
know.
she had from almost half court. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
The
that
angle and
one
pull
behind the
from the
back she
ball.
did to
Yeah,
Kylie
that was
Copper and
so
she missed the layup.
Kai sold it, man. Come on, Kai. You
Oh
gotta finish that one.
man.
You gotta
Yeah.
finish that
So
one.
I don't
Definitely
I
gotta
don't know
finish
why
that one.
Lexi wasn't in the game late because they needed a three. Um, and she was just on the bench. And that's Lexi can shoot. I thought she should have been in the game late. And just wasn't. I know Angel probably was there because she was drawing too many fouls, but I think Lexi should have been out there instead of, I don't know, somebody else. But what do you think? What else did you
I
think besides Nola?
Yeah, Nola. Well, I just felt like the roles they took at the end of the game when it was time to kind of try to get back. They took threes
Hmm.
that they didn't need. They took threes
Yeah.
that they didn't need, and for the way that the game, for the way that the rules are written, for me,
Hmm.
my strategy in this game would have been
Hmm.
to let you get up on me and pull the three
Yeah.
to get the shooting foul. So I would have been
Yeah.
strategizing to get the foul three to be able to shoot a free throw for 3 points to try to get myself back in the game. I don't think people use that again. I don't think they thought about using that as a strategy, especially if you got a good free throw shooter. So
Hmm.
to me, you know, I just felt like they took threes when they didn't need them. They didn't strategize to use the way they have the free throw structure to be able to help them get back in the game. Um,
Hmm.
it was kind of a slow snoozer at the beginning, like I said, for that first 2.5 quarters, and maybe I don't know, by the time the Rose really woke up, it was kind of just like too little, too late.
Yeah.
But I
Hmm.
think they'll learn and be better. Angel was pissed at the end of the game. So you could still
Hmm.
see she hates to lose, and it was like you could see her like, come on. And I enjoyed the fact that you could hear some of the talking on the floor. Um,
Hmm.
so it was a great night of hoops. It was a great night of hoops.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. So let me cover these points. So on rolls, Angel, the Barbie came out and had the first 4 points. So I was already like, okay, she's about to help me be, 2 for 2. I know she's gonna help me be 2 for 2. But it didn't happen. A little bit, like I said, a little bit of foul trouble, kind of stifled that, and then just being able to play. But the double double queen did get her double double. She got 10 points. She got 4 assists. She was passing that one backdoor cut pass she did was super pretty. 4 assists, 14 rebounds. Chelsea Gray had 21 points. She turned up second half, 2 steals, 6 assists and 9 rebounds. Brittany Sykes had 9 points and 2 assists. Kalia Copper, she was coming through, 24 points. She had 2 steals, 1 assist, and 3 rebounds. Azrea, I keep saying it wrong. Is it Azrea or whatever? Azrea, I'm sorry if I got her name wrong. 6 points, 1 block, and 8 rebounds. And then Lexi Hall only had 3 points, 1 assist, and 1 rebound. I like I said, I kind of wanted her in the game a little bit more, especially down the stretch when they needed some big shots. Because there was one moment where Azrael was open, but she didn't want to take the three. So she ended up passing it. And it's just there was a little disjointed, but they'll get it together. Now moving on to the winning team vinyl. So you got Arike, who I thought would have a little bit more. It was a little one-on-one going on with her and Kalia Copper for a second. But she had 10 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, 1 rebound. Ray Burrell had 7 points. I don't know if she got hurt. I didn't see her back in the game after she had that fall. So hopefully she's okay. She had 7 points, 1 block. Ryan Howard had 33 points, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 6 rebounds. Aaliyah Boston, I saw her throw an elbow. I saw that bow go through there. She was ready, posting up 6 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, and 7 rebounds. Jordan Canada had 6 points, 3 steals, 1 assist, and Derica Hamby had 17 points, 5 blocks. No, 2 blocks. That was 5 turnovers. 2 blocks, 2 steals, 4 assists, and 13 rebounds. So they shot 52.4% from the floor, and Rose shot 44.7. Although they shot better from three, um, those points added up and they lost the game by 5 points. Being down 17, being down 6 points. Being down 17 to only losing by 6, you know, I think they did well. They did. The comeback was there, but like you said, too little, too late. I think you're on mute. You're on mute.
It's like they found a groove.
Mhm.
Um, and their chemistry just like 2 minutes too late. 2 minutes too late.
Mhm.
So I believe that they can. I'm not giving up on them. You know, they
Oh
still
yeah.
my teams are still my teams. I feel like they learned from this. If they played vinyl again, they would attack them different. I think they could beat
Mhm.
them. But for the people that were quiet, Aaliyah Boston, they didn't take advantage of some of the stuff that they could have done with her. So, Vinyl showed me some of the versatility that they have that I wasn't necessarily expecting them to be able to capitalize on so quickly.
Mhm.
So,
True. Someone made mention that Fee was in the game almost the whole time. Y'all do understand that they I don't know why, but they don't have a sixth player. Now they announced earlier today that they were giving Phantom Natisha Heidemann
hmm
because Mabry, if y'all don't know, Mabry hurt her calf muscle or calf muscle, hurt her calf I guess at practice. And
hmm
so they're giving them a relief player. But I was questioning why don't they like Cam ain't playing at all, so why wouldn't they give the Lunar Owls a person? So that's
uh,
why I mean Fee was in the game because they didn't have a lot to sub. They were subbing this, they only had two other people to sub.
only thing I can think of is they don't have any more money. Do they have
But
the money to play another player? I don't know.
if so, then why wouldn't you had money to get Natisha?
No,
They should
what
have
I'm
been
wondering, no,
first.
no, 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 no. What I'm wondering is like, does each team manage their own money? And so maybe the way that the Miss gave out, they gave out
Oh,
their
you're saying
money
more
is,
on an individual level, a
yeah, like how they,
team.
what
Okay.
everybody is getting on the team. Maybe they didn't have any more money. I don't know. I don't know if everybody gets the same money or not, but it was just
Mm.
weird to me. It sounded like, it was like, well, Cam, we like you, but yeah, no, we'll catch you next season before
Well,
you
she can't
just
play.
not. That's what I'm saying. So I wouldn't even gave her the spot if she wasn't gonna play at all, and I wasn't gonna be able to get a player to replace her. So
Mhm.
that's just weird. So we'll definitely keep a watch over that over the next couple of days.
Yeah. So, I mean, we'll see. Phantom, I think they play tomorrow, or if not, they play Monday.
So the two teams that didn't play today will play each other tomorrow in the first game, and then the Lunar Owls will play the
And
Rose in the
Rose.
second game.
Mhm. A back to back. Now
So I
that's
guess
kind
the
of got to
Phantom and
be
Laces.
Phantom and Laces tomorrow. Okay.
hmm
Yeah. I mean, I see a lot of people in the comments saying they're worried about the pace and if BG can keep up. What you think about that?
Well, what we're gonna find out right now is does she not if BG can keep up, can she keep up? Because is it that she can't keep up or she doesn't want to keep up? That's what we
Mm,
finna find out right now. She doesn't
mhm,
run in the WNBA, but the, they seem very intentional with how they pick the players for Unrivaled, and so I don't, I'm wondering what they saw in BG other than she had been a legend around the game, because
mhm,
she hasn't done a lot the last few years. Like most people will say she's been a shell of herself. Although she was back a little bit more last season, but we're gonna see. Is it the joints and she just can't get up and down the floor? But for the
mhm.
pace that I saw with that first game,
Yeah.
BG gonna be tired like
Yeah.
Audie Crooks. BG gonna be looking like Audie Crooks after 2 minutes out there.
You ain't see them
Hey,
huffing and
hey,
puffing?
yeah,
Angel
that's
was
why I
huffing and
know.
puffing.
If
Chris,
do you see do
not
you see the
Crystal.
way
Courtney?
you see the way BG gets back in WNBA games? Like she has to take off going the other way when the shot goes up
Yeah. Yeah,
to
yeah,
be on
yeah.
the other side in time.
Mhm.
So I'm concerned. I'm concerned with pace and space, but if they're able to slow it down and just make it a big person game and just dump it into her
Mhm.
in that kind of way, then yeah, maybe. But when she's out there with like Big Mama Steph Dolson and she got to
Oh,
come
yeah.
around and run out here to the three, and maybe I'm gonna come down here and we gonna move you around. I don't know. Yeah, Nola's getting backlash, and it's not because of me. It's not. It's
Azare. Okay,
as a
thank you, Azare. Okay. I appreciate that.
yeah,
Yeah, I guess she getting
it's
cooked.
not.
I
It's
ain't I
not
ain't
because of
seen
me.
her. I ain't seen the online conversations yet. Um, Probably got the wind knocked out of her. Yeah, I hope she's okay. I know Angel ran to her and was checking on her, making sure she was all right. So hopefully she is. We don't need no more injuries now. We just started the thing. Um, but yeah, I mean that was it's quick. The quarters are quick. The game is quick. I mean, they did run a little long. I mean, they're going to be a little bit longer than an hour. It seems like just
Oh,
because.
expected because the way the refs blow
Yeah.
the whistle. Sheesh.
Mhm. Yeah, they with their Sephora outfits on. I was
But I
like,
think they're gonna adjust how the refs blew the whistle tonight too.
because Kalia Copper said that's trash. She like this is what did she say when on the hot mic? She said so oh terrible. This is
This is terrible,
terrible. What are you doing?
and that's crazy because then like as if you're an owner too, do you find yourself for talking to the refs? Like
Mm, maybe they can talk. Maybe they
I
let them.
wonder what the rules will be. Like I'm an owner here. Hold on, man. That ain't the call. I signed your check. Hold on. So I don't know. It's gonna be funny.
Yeah, that is true. Um, but yeah, I don't know. What you got anything else to add about the game and what are we anticipating for
Uh,
tomorrow? Tomorrow, like you said, we got Laces versus Phantom.
so I think the laces. I think I'm taking the laces. That's that Aces Club, right? I think I'm
Mm-hmm.
taking the laces. Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
18 now. So I'll take the laces. This is another serious team. They haven't been doing a lot of TikToking a lot, so I think they're gonna come in locked in.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like I said, I think Stephanie Dolson can be a real X factor in this game because I think she's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be really the first big that like fluently shoots the three. Although Aaliyah can shoot the three, uh, but she'll be able to take a big out to the 3 point line. They already got a lot of space, so
Mm-hmm.
she'll be able to stop and pop right at the 3 point line. So I'm gonna see if they take advantage of that. Jackie's versatility in the defense.
Mm-hmm.
I expect to see AT playing a whole lot of minutes though. I expect to see AT play a lot of minutes on the floor, and I hope that they don't turn into a live by the three, die by the three type team because I'm afraid they can. Uh, Tip is known to slash. Everybody
Yeah.
else will settle for the three, so it's gonna be interesting. And as far as it's hard to even look at. Okay, but I will. Um,
Look at what?
the ghost. What's their name?
Phantom.
Yeah, the Phantom. Oh, I didn't know. I never watched the whole logo pop up on the dark street like that. Okay.
Where'd you see that
Okay.
at? Is on the
So
website?
yeah, when you go to the Phantom page, it's like a dark street you're going down, and then the it's a circle, and then the Phantom pops up.
Oh. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. Uh, you know, uh, Satu is an X factor for them.
Oh
Satu is an
yeah.
X factor for them.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but you know, I think that BG. I think that we can see BG on the sideline a lot.
Okay. So she probably gonna be on the bench a lot, and they're gonna be
Yeah, I think BG is kind
using
of like
Satu a lot.
in case we need you, in case we need you, in case we need you, big, in case we need you, pops.
Who you think
It'll be like
starting?
that. Inescu, Satu. Well, I guess they got to start BG because Big Mama Steph will be up there.
Why can't
It'll
they
be like that.
do Sabrina, Satu, and Natasha?
Uh,
You don't think they'll do that?
who did I just say? Who? Wait, let me see who I think is starting. I mean, they could. That's not a bad start lineup either. I think AT gonna start.
I agree with
Big
that.
Mama, AT, Big Mama, and I would probably say Jackie.
Yeah.
And so now, who you putting on AT?
Who am I putting on? AT. Who did I pick? Cause Satu gonna have Big Mama. Jackie gonna have Natasha. So that
Well, remember,
means
I started Sabrina. Wait, yeah, who you want to start?
ain't that who did I say? I said Satu,
Oh,
Sabrina,
Natasha and Sabrina. Okay.
Natasha.
Okay, so
Yeah.
which one of them is guarding 18, and
Oh.
which one of them
Mm,
guard Alyssa Thomas?
mm. That's the question because they can't.
Both of them barbecue chicken
Sabrina,
messing with Elisa.
yeah, Sabrina definitely
Alyssa,
can't.
Sabrina's not. I'm not playing defense. Not.
Mm-mm. Now that's gonna be interesting to see because as we saw and as we knew prior, 3-on-3 is really just 1-on-1. Like you get exposed on defense and offense.
Yes, you do.
Because you don't
And they
have any
coach them.
help side defense at all to help you with anything. And if you're on on the offense, they can just shake you up. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing you can do. Or
You
you're
get
one on one
you
getting
go
blocked.
you go under the screen when you should have went over it. Cooked,
You're cooked. Yeah.
cooked. Barbecue chicken. You get caught
Um,
on the pick. You get caught on the pick for 1.5 seconds. Cooked
it's
because they
over.
gone.
Yep. And don't let them throw a football pass and you still down there defending. Like it's done. You might as well just stay down there because it ain't no sense in you running. It's no sense in you running down there. Um, I agree with Summer. She said she would like to see who else was in the building outside of the investors.
I think tonight might have just been mostly investors.
Mhm.
So probably was a lot of people we didn't know. I
Yeah.
did think that I saw Stewie and Nafisa walk back into the crowd. I
Okay.
don't know if they were coming in to do like an interview. I didn't see them interview, so I was wondering would they come back in and sit and enjoy the game,
Mhm.
their owners, but just if other players, if the other teams would have been out watching, scouting,
Yeah.
taking part, it would have been nice to see. But it also seemed like there were other parts that you could be in the facility enjoying the game,
And watch it.
and
Yeah.
bother. So and
Yeah, they got
then
TVs in their locker rooms, I think, so they can watch it in there in
and then you could just drop your kids off at the daycare. They at the facility all
mhm.
the time. Go on in there at the daycare, and then
Yep.
so they probably had a good time watching the game some other spots. But really cool night. Really cool night. I'm
Yeah.
excited for tomorrow.
I did enjoy it. I thought yeah, if looking at the arena though, like it's no matter what seat you had, you're right there. I don't it didn't look like it was a
Uh,
bad seat
and
other
then
than
depending on who's sitting next to you, you could be a little huffed up. Just I don't
yeah.
know.
I
Could
mean
be a
it's
little
tight
huffed up.
in there, but
Yeah,
it's
it's a tight fit.
intimate. It's intimate, so you're
That's a
seeing.
way to put it. That's a way to put it. It's intimate.
Now when DJ who was that went into the crowd? Was it Dejanay?
Dejanay hopped over one whole row and fell into the other row. Yeah, Dejanay.
And somebody else did too. Was it Ray Burrell? They didn't
Is
show it.
that
They just
is
showed
that
her
how
get
she got the wind knocked out of her?
no, it was her battling Angel. Angel was
She
trying to
caught
get
the
the
elbow. That's
rebound.
right. She caught the elbow.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember. I don't know who else went in
They
the.
didn't show it, they mentioned it, but I did see her crash into the thing. But yeah, Dejanay went 2 whole rows back and
Mhm.
came out. The arena looks like the wubble with the crowd. Yeah, it looked like something like that.
Yeah, and Wody, I'm not chilling with my critique of Nola. She looked
Yeah, I
outmatched
saw
in
that.
the. She looked outmatched in the huddle. We
He
were
said,
we were
"What
able
is what's
we
what's
were
all the
able
backlash?" Is what he
we
wants
were
to know.
able we were able to listen in. So yes, I'm in here and the game is on the line. And you said, Chelsea, you want me to draw it up, Chelsea? So you're gonna go, and the team is like, well, no, we're not. And she's okay, not that. Okay, so I called post, and they were like, no. And then she was like, y'all need me to draw that? And they were like, no, stop trying to draw, stop talking to us, basically. So yeah, no, yeah, it's warranted. It's warranted. This is different. They're in the huddle. They hear you saying, hey, just go out there and do the best you can. What? No. Yeah, it warrants it. It warrants it. It warranted
Now
it.
she told them, "Look, I don't want to come back here and talk about defense no more." You ain't like how she said
But
that?
then no, because what I didn't like was this. Okay, so we're gonna guard them hard. Yeah, that's a problem for me. Yeah. So yeah, it's warranted. Yeah, Stewie's looking older. Stewie's looking older. Getting the league started took a toll on Stewie.
Yeah.
Getting the league started and winning the championship definitely took a toll on Stewie.
She
And I think
probably
if she
tired. She a little
and she got
tired.
and they got she got a young child too, right?
Too.
Yeah.
They
So
had a little baby boy, I think,
yeah,
last
so
year or
yeah,
something like that.
Stewie ain't sleeping. Stewie like, huh? I got the baby. What? Get the checks. Practice, okay.
Look, she the
Huh? The
boss.
baby.
She ain't gotta
Get
do
the
nothing. She ain't gotta do nothing but show up the
now
first couple games and then she
now
can
she
she can rest easy.
now she doesn't. But
Mhm.
to get this thing started,
Oh yeah. She probably
Huh?
been up
Yeah. Yeah.
24/7. 24/7.
Get the baby. What? Practice. Get the kids. Get the keys. What? This has been her
Get the
life been
keys.
crazy. Yeah, come on. Yeah, Stewie is tired. Yes, she's aged. You think Nola
She
looked
does
like
remind me
Kennedy?
of Kennedy a little bit.
I don't
She
have to look at
reminds
her
me of
that
her, like her mannerisms. AT is
good.
laughing. Hey, while y'all in here, go ahead and give us the likes. I didn't ask for that earlier,
Oh yeah,
but
run
you are
them like you,
getting
y'all.
some prime time, unrivaled recaps and coverage here. So go ahead and give us a like. It's free. It's free to like and it's free to subscribe. So go ahead and do
Please,
that
yeah.
for us.
Run it up.
Says
Run it up.
Ryan Howard did ball out tonight. She was killing it. That's what Christopher said.
Yeah, she looked like she should have been on the U.S. Olympic 3-on-3 team today.
Angel tweeted growth. She don't like losing. So
I
I
love it.
like you said, she got to add she probably is steaming. She like, what time is practice? Oh, they ain't got practice. They got a game tomorrow. So she's like, let's get back at it. Do y'all want me to draw it up? The team? No.
They was like, team was like, she was like, you want me to draw it up? They was like, you don't know this play. You don't know this play. What? And it's like, you want me to draw it up? No, you don't even know this play. You don't know this one. Huddle up, y'all. Huddle up. Why does she keep talking? Like, girl, you are here for decoration. Shh.
Somebody earlier was asking if we had a PayPal. You can donate to our Cash Apps. Each one of us have one. Mine is $ J Spot Network. And what's yours? Says Talk Sports.
$ Says Talk Sports. Yes.
Y'all can go ahead and donate to the cause or give super likes, super thanks. I think both of us have that available now. You know, I'm monetized now, so I can get my little change.
It's a little
Make my
change.
little,
Get a little change.
I'm only a little bit away from making $10. We on the way.
Let's go. Run it up. Run it up. Run it up.
Everyone in Atlanta is wondering where Ryan been. This is a different game.
Don't get
This
me
is a different
started.
game.
Well, we wonder where she was at in Paris. That was the same damn game. Well, never mind.
Oh, the
Okay.
3-on-3. Yeah, she wasn't. Yeah, it was a little.
She wasn't there. Nope.
Meanwhile, Skylar, I'm not a weak hoe handling it well. Okay. Did you see her face?
Damn.
Did you see her face when she hit that shot?
What? Did I see her?
Came out like this.
Did I see her?
Who did y'all think?
What? Acted up on him. Man, come on, man.
Oh, that was so good. Skylar versus
and that was
Jewel.
on my team, but we gotta hold that one. She acted a nut.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She acted a nut. I'm here for it.
She did it.
It was great fun. It was great fun.
I did see the tension. Skylar versus Jewel. I think both of them were that's why we were getting that bar for a little bit.
Battle for Seattle.
It was very entertaining. I was thoroughly entertained. Point guard definitely was coaching her on what she was saying in the huddle. Miss D said nothing wrong with that, J Spot. Make your coins. I'm trying every day I'm on here.
Nola was like, get back. Chelsea was like, on defense. Get back on defense.
She's new. She's never been a coach before, right? Never, not a head coach.
No problem. Tell them don't get in your huddle no more. Tell them we're not ready for cameras in the huddle yet. Give us to the middle of the season.
Skylar was great tonight, but I remember on Angel's podcast, she said she was going to stop doing the review hand world. Yet was the first and unrivaled to do it. Was she the one? I was watching her. It was Alicia Gray was going crazy. She was the one because I was waiting on Skylar to do it. I didn't see her do it, but Alicia was like, no.
I saw Alicia. I saw Alicia roll the finger first.
I saw Alicia do it. Because Skylar said she wasn't going to do it. And I was like, look, she really not doing it. Because I thought she literally was going to be it. Maybe I missed it, but I didn't see her do it. Spoiled Brat said they're doing press conferences together. Jewel and Fee doing post-game interview is posted. Okay, I'm going to check that out after this. Christopher's laughing. Bobblehead, too funny. That's what Miss D said. Miss D says they knew to make up Notre Dame sisterhood. Oh, they made up? Who said that? Wait, is that what y'all talking about? You said they did their press conferences together, Jewel and Fee.
Yeah.
That ain't Coach Henry's face during timeouts.
Loading. Exactly.
Loading.
He was like, "Get back on, get back on." What did you say? Defense. Oh, get back on defense. I ain't gonna do it. They need to make up. They'll make up. They'll make up
Yeah.
eventually. It's the battle for Seattle right now.
Phil
You might be
Hamby and
right,
Teaspoon
Vince.
are
You
only
might be right,
coaches.
Vince.
The rest look like trainers.
Okay.
No, I thought she did it first, then Alicia right after. I didn't see that, but I could be wrong. But it's either way, a review was done and it was on a Skylar play. So
Exactly.
that was fun. So all right. What anything, any last words before we end this live?
No, I've got one more live tonight. One more live tonight coming up. Y'all come hang out. It's time out. Let's talk hoops with Juju and Cess. We're gonna recap some college hoops and get ready for college hoops tomorrow. We got college hoops and Unrivaled. Come hang out. If you're not going to sleep yet, pull up and hang out. Other than that, me and J Spot are back tomorrow with Unrivaled and On the Court with JSS, the recap show. So y'all be sure to pull up and hang out. I think we start at 1 Central, 2 o'clock Eastern. Is that right?
Oh yeah, the games are afternoon games. So yep, we'll be here after the game. 30 minutes after the last game ends is when we will go live. So even though I'll put it out that we're going live at a certain time, it's always going to be around 30 minutes after the game ends, just because sometimes they go long. So thank y'all for tuning in. Like, share, comment, let everybody know. Tell somebody to tell somebody to know somebody to tell somebody to come sit here with us. After every Unrivaled game night, we will be here. So check us out. Thank y'all for hanging.
Oh, Benji, baby, we talked about Rakia going on that heater. Oh yeah, we talked about Rakia. She's activated now. Y'all will see.
Name of what channel? Whose channel? My channel, I'm the J Spot Network, and Cess's is Cess Talk Sports. So I'm not sure which one you're asking for, or maybe you're talking about the channel for the games. The games come on TNT. Tomorrow is going to be True TV. If you guys have Max, you can stream everything on Max. And if you are a VIP member, isn't it a VIP member on your channel? You might be streaming some of the games.
Oh yeah, you can catch them in the Discord.
Catch them in Discord.
If you remember the VIP Cess Talk Sports fan, pull up in the Cess Talk Sports mansion, the house the Key built. The game's always on in there.
Yep. What are you about to post, Key? Need each other's channels again. Yeah. Check the comment section, y'all, for our channels. Key is posting them. Thank you so much, Key. Again, this has been Cess and Jay. We are out. We'll see y'all tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow afternoon, y'all. Peace.